All you bladers, and Beyblade Burst obviously makes the Beyblades burst. And so the main goal of the game is to make a Beyblade not be able to burst. And so today I made the most unburstable combo possible. Burst Belial 3, Moon, Wave Dash 0. So I'll explain why each part does as it does. First of all, the burst layer, as you can see on the bottom here, has these small little nubs underneath the armor which actually collide with the disc and cause friction, making it more burst resistant. I use the Zero armor because it has an even weight distribution and doesn't add too much weight on either side because burst is also four-sided, making it evenly balanced and harder to burst. The Belial 3 chip has a very tight lock with the teeth, as you can see with how tall they are. It also has a built-in burst stopper. Drop the bay there. It has a built-in burst stopper which comes out when you launch hard. So these two things already make it harder to burst. Belial 3 is a BU chip, which with Moon or Xanthus, and I believe there's one other disc which I may be forgetting, with Moon or Xanthus they have a BU lock system, which is essentially just locks on the side of the discs here that align with the BU chips. So if you use Moon or Xanthus with any BU chip, it'll lock inside the chip and make it harder to burst. On top of all that, we have Wave Dash, which is a dash driver and is actually a little bit shorter than most, or a little bit taller than most drivers, which will help because Moon is also very wide. So overall, we have a burst locks tight chip that is combined with the BU burst lockers, the burst blade which has burst lockers, evenly weight distributed, and a dash driver. So this should be pretty hard to burst already. So first, against Ultimate Valkyrie, let's see how it does. Alright, it's going around. Let's throw in something extra. Okay, well, didn't burst. The burst locker was out. No clicks. So the goal here is just basically to throw attack types at it and then see how long it can last without bursting. So let's do... Guilty's out of spin. Okay, knocked it out with low spin, but still no clicks. Let's try Rage again. Hitting it very hard. The goal is to try and stay inside so we can take as much damage as possible, but again, no clicks to it. I need to stop using Rage long unless it's too powerful, but yeah, no clicks again. The goal here is basically just to not click at all, essentially, which is the idea, is unburstable. Let's try Zwei. Okay, so that burst, and then we're gonna try Brave right after that. Yeah, I shouldn't have, yeah. It will outspin it, but no clicks. Burst stopper was out, as usual. So now, let's try Brave again. Isn't really hitting it too hard. Let's try something else. If that doesn't work, Brave's not gonna work. no clicks again. We're basically just throwing attack types at it. Now, the thing is, you want to throw smaller attack types that hit harder at it instead of bigger attack types that hit it but not really as hard as you want it to. Mostly just because then it can take as much damage as possible. And so Slash Valkyrie, for an example, or let's do Tempest Dragon. Don't want that. We don't want it. Tempest Dragon almost burst actually, so that's the point. But again, that time we got a very small click. Okay, so we're starting to see some damage here. We got a very small click there. Okay, Rage. We don't use Rage. Just knocks it out completely. Still Burst Locker's there, though, so it should work. Alright, let's try this. Much better. Just trying to see if the bigger bays can do anything to it. That was barely burst with an outspin, but no clicks whatsoever. Again. Alright, running out of ideas here to make this thing burst. What I might try is something stationary, so in fact, I'm gonna get a driver. Alright, so we have a combination here that, it's not crazy, but, Ultimate Valkyrie Giga Moment 9, because Moment should be able to keep it lower and orient the angle to where Ultimate hits underneath. So let's see if this can do any damage to it. That's kind of the idea, just hits underneath. See how hard that hits? Now, this will outspin. Ultimate will outspin it, because Giga Moment, the aggressive layer, it's really good at stamina. Now, this almost burst. See that? That almost burst. But burst didn't burst at all. So that's actually really interesting, because Ultimate, the Valkyrie 2 chip, is actually really, really tight. So if we try that again, let's see what happens. Again, hitting underneath. Angle. Oh, this time burst without spin. Looks like, yeah, burst without spin this time. But still, no clicks at all. So if that doesn't work, I don't really know what else to try. Let's try one last resort. Alright, well, that's... actually, that time, we got a small click. That wasn't even a full click, but Ultimate burst, and if I tilt the camera a little, you can see that Rage burst. Right? Like, Rage burst. So if those burst, both of them, and burst didn't, then I don't know what else to say. But we'll do one last battle with Zwei and then Guilty afterwards. Or not, we just do it with Zwei. Again, didn't burst. So that's the unburstable combination. It combines a burst locker chip with tight teeth, a BU disc design which blocks the thing, actual burst blades on the inside, evenly weight distributed, and a dash driver at a low height and thick build to minimize bursting, or clicks in general. This thing will not burst at all. In fact, in general, if you use Belial 3 with Moon on anything, it won't burst. Even if you use Ultimate Belial 3, Moon, Quick Dash, which is a really good attack type combination. Moon's wide, so it'll hit really hard with Ultimate going on top of it, and it won't burst because Ultimate likes to burst. But yeah, that is that, and yeah, so this is the unburstable combination. Let me know if you want me to try something else like this, and yeah, that'll be it for now. Subscribe, and don't forget to keep on blading.